back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. You know what time it is. It's full time
MMA.
On their recent trip to Podcastville, Cody Garbrandt and Uriah Faber detailed the time Cody Garbrandt knocked out TJ Dillashaw in training. No, they didn't drop the damn video for some reason, but they told everything that supposedly happened in the video. And before I fucking get to what they had to say, let me just say this, man. This is some fucking baby back bullshit in my opinion. Why the fuck can you threaten to drop the fucking video, say you have the video, show Matt Serra the video, and now detail everything that happens in the video, but you can't drop the fucking video? What's the difference? What's the difference? If you can do all of that, why can't you just drop the fucking video, man? I honestly don't believe that the video's out there. I don't know why people are fucking coming out and everybody hates TJ Dillashaw, but to me it really feels like it's TJ Dillashaw versus the fucking world. And maybe it's because he came out and went to join the union, maybe because he showed his face with the union. I don't know. No, that's not it, because he was getting fucked over before the union. He was getting fucked over ever since he lost his title to Dominic Cruz. He never got a rematch. He fucking had to fight a #1 contender at UFC 200, which was a huge card. If you win a fight at UFC 200, that's really good for your future, right? Well, TJ Dillashaw beat a #1 contender at UFC 200 and still didn't get his fucking title shot after losing a decision. They say if you get knocked the fuck out and lose your title, don't talk about a rematch. Well, what's the opposite of getting knocked out? A close decision. TJ Dillashaw lost a close decision to Dominic Cruz, so you could have arguably gave him a rematch right after he lost his title. But no, you make him fight another #1 contender at UFC 200, then you still don't give him the title. You let him get skipped again for Uriah Faber and Cody Garbrandt. So what does TJ Dillashaw have to do? He has to fucking fight another #1 contender in John Lineker. What's he do? Outclasses John Lineker. Okay, finally, do I get my title shot? No. Hey, Dominic Cruz, do you want your rematch? That's what Cody Garbrandt was saying. He was angling for a fucking Dominic Cruz rematch before giving TJ Dillashaw his title shot. But Dominic Cruz didn't want the immediate rematch. He said, you know what, it's TJ Dillashaw's turn. So fuck that, fight TJ. So what did TJ have to do? Now that Dominic Cruz, the guy who didn't want to give TJ a rematch, is now telling Cody, hey, now try and fight fucking TJ. It's like Dominic Cruz and all these guys know TJ Dillashaw is the fucking GOAT, and they don't want to fight him. Because when it was Dominic Cruz's turn to fight TJ Dillashaw, no, he let him get skipped. But whenever it's Dominic Cruz's time to rematch for his belt, no, I'm gonna sick TJ Dillashaw on you. So with that being said, TJ Dillashaw had to go through an entire season of The Ultimate Fighter and be able to fight Cody Garbrandt on the finale. Nope, Cody gets injured. Time for TJ Dillashaw's gotta wait and wait again. So TJ Dillashaw got skipped over twice, 3 times if you count him. He should have got a rematch immediately, but throw out the immediate rematch. He got skipped over twice. And on top of that, had to go through an entire Ultimate Fighter finale. Meanwhile, he still hasn't got his title shot. Meanwhile, the guy who's fucking holding the title is talking about, oh, I've already knocked him out in sparring, even though I'm not going to drop the video. This is why you guys understand why I'm Team TJ Dillashaw. So when I'm coming out here and I'm not rocking with fucking Team Alpha Male for this fight, it's because I have a tendency to side with the underdog. And I'm just me as a fan sitting back on the sideline and watching everything happening with one of my favorite fighters, TJ Dillashaw. The fact that he never got his rematch, the fact that he got skipped twice, the fact that Cody Garbrandt didn't want to fight him immediately after beating Dominic Cruz, the fact that Cody Garbrandt got an injury when it was time to fight TJ Dillashaw, even though he was wrestling with his fucking coach Danny Castillo while he was supposedly healing up from his back injury. There was fucking video surfacing of Cody Garbrandt drunk wrestling people. It's like, if your fucking back is healing up, why does your wrestling coach on top of you on the floor while you're drunk? You need to be healing up to fight TJ, or are you celebrating your last days with the belt because nobody really feels like they can beat TJ Dillashaw? That's the side I'm leaning toward, because Dominic Cruz, when it was time to fight TJ, didn't want to fight TJ. Cody, when it was time to fight TJ, didn't want to fight TJ. Nobody wants to fight TJ. What does it usually mean when nobody wants to fight somebody? That means they don't want no fucking smoke. Tyron Woodley. Nobody wants no fucking smoke. There's no 170 pounders campaigning to fight Tyron Woodley. There's no 135 pounders campaigning to fight TJ Dillashaw. You know why? They don't want smoke. People campaign for fights like Michael Bisping. People campaign to fight people they think they can beat up. But no, when they do whatever they can to avoid the fight with you, to me, that says they don't want any fucking smoke. So for the simple fact that nobody wants smoke with TJ Dillashaw, I want to see him smoke somebody out. You see what I'm saying? Nobody wants it with TJ Dillashaw. That's the fucking dark horse. And now here they come on Joe Rogan's podcast, detailing everything. Oh, look, this is how I knocked him out. Listen to what they had to say. He didn't go out cold. Okay, well, let's go back. There's one sentence before that. I remember him doing his little footwork, and then he jumped down and he does his uppercut, and I just threw an overhand right, Garbrandt said. He didn't go out cold like flat out. He just dropped and then came back up, Faber said. He was on stanky legs and was like, come on, motherfucker, hit me, Garbrandt said. So these motherfuckers are going back and forth to each other like, hey, what, were you both literally right there? That's what I want to know. Was everybody circled around watching this fucking sparring match? There wasn't nothing else you guys needed to fucking do in between sparring rounds? Uriah Faber, you're the fucking head coach. Why aren't you watching Danny Castillo or any of these young Team Alpha Male guys? Were you just there watching Cody versus TJ? How do you know exactly how it played out, bro? I think these guys are just siding with Cody, and it makes sense. They're loyal. Because they're loyal to Team Alpha Male, so it makes sense they're not going to come out. Uriah Faber's not going to come out and say, you know, no, Cody, you didn't knock him out. Be real. Come on, it was more of a knockdown. Because from their description, it seems like a fucking knockdown, not a knockout. If you want to see a knockout, let's go to Cody Garbrandt's fucking amateur career. Oh, you know what? That's not what this video is about. This was a knockdown. Listen to Cody Garbrandt's first statement. I remember him doing his little footwork, and then he jumped down and does his uppercut, and I just threw an overhand right. He didn't go out cold like flat out. He just got dropped, and then he came back up. So you dropped him, okay. So you just knocked him down. You didn't knock out. Maybe that's why you don't want the fucking video to come out. Now I'm starting to believe there's an actual video, but on the video, there's no fucking knockout. Worst case scenario, you see a little bit of sparring in the background, and there's no fucking clear-cut video. But if that's the case, then what the fuck were you coming? You better shut your fucking mouth, TJ, or I'm gonna release the video. And what did TJ say? Drop the video, you bitch. TJ ain't scared of nobody dropping no fucking video. Motherfucker, and I love what TJ Dillashaw had to say. He said, either I don't remember the video because I got knocked out and I was concussed, or it didn't fucking happen. Either way, I'm okay with you dropping the video. And they never dropped it. Yet they showed it to Matt Serra, yet they're talking about it on the podcast, yet they always bring up the fucking knockout video. But I watch The Ultimate Fucking Fighter every episode between Cody Garbrandt and TJ Dillashaw. And what I will tell you, if you go to my fucking Ultimate Fighter recaps, you can hear me telling you. You can hear it all the way throughout the fucking Ultimate Fighter. Cody Garbrandt didn't want any smoke, in my opinion. It didn't look like Cody Garbrandt wanted no fucking smoke on that show. He always got big and bad when the entire cast was around, but when it was just one-on-one time with TJ Dillashaw and Dana White, Cody Garbrandt never fucking acted up. He never got out of character. He never said nothing to TJ Dillashaw when it was just them two in a fucking room with the cameraman. No, he waited until the red team was around and the blue team was around and the coaches were around, and oh, what's up, TJ? What's up? Yeah, oh, you're lucky they're holding me back. You're lucky they're holding me back. But when there was nobody there to fucking hold nobody back, there was never any fucking smoke. So I'm rocking with my guy TJ Dillashaw, one of my favorite fucking fighters, an exciting fighter, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he don't fit the stigma. I don't know if it's because he ain't got fucking body tattoos all over his fucking body or what. But they ain't fucking with TJ Dillashaw. Maybe he needs to go get a fucking chest tat and a fucking face tat and some fucking arm tats, and he can get fucking promoted and marketed correctly. Y'all see me getting hyped up over my fucking boy. Either way, I can't wait for the fight. You motherfuckers know my thoughts on this whole fucking knockout video. I don't think it exists, and actually, I do think it exists, but I don't think it shows what people are expecting. I think it probably shows TJ Dillashaw getting the better of Cody, and then Cody lands an overhand right, and yeah, you might have set him down, but he popped right back up, so the video doesn't look good for Cody, because TJ probably got in his face like a fucking alpha male, like, bitch, you just threw that fucking overhand right too hard. Would you like it if I took you down and held you down and mangled your ass? And he was all in Cody's face, and Cody was like, hey man, chill bro, I'm sorry, it wasn't that serious. You know it was an accident, because this was before Cody was a champion. So Cody didn't have no fucking legs to stand on. He couldn't backtalk the fucking champ TJ Dillashaw at that point, the fucking contender TJ Dillashaw. No, he was still a young lion in sparring. So if you fucking clip a champion up in sparring and you're just a fucking sparring partner, you're gonna get some fucking smoke. So back at that time, you know what? You guys know where the fuck my mind is at on this fucking topic, man. Cody Garbrandt, drop the fucking video if you haven't. If not, I can't wait for the fight. I'm rooting for my boy TJ Dillashaw. I'm on Team Killashaw, Team Snakershaw, whatever the fuck you want to say. You know what side I'm on for that fight. Team motherfucking TJ Dillashaw, dude. And as far as the fight actually goes, I think Cody Garbrandt has a chance of knocking out TJ Dillashaw or dropping him as John Dodson did. Motherfucking, you want to see TJ Dillashaw get dropped and come right back up? Go watch John Dodson versus TJ Dillashaw on the Ultimate fucking Fighter finale. Motherfucking John Dodson dropped TJ Dillashaw. But other than that, drop the fucking tape. So Cody Garbrandt has a chance of dropping TJ Dillashaw, but as an overall fighter, well-rounded fighter, I'm going with my boy motherfucking TJ Killashaw. It is what it is. Let the haters know what the fuck you time at in the comments, dude. What did the football coach say to the broken vending machine? Give me my quarterback!